All right, let's go on to our next game. This is a game that's dear to my heart, being a UM homer myself. And don't let the Giant memorabilia confuse you. As much as I like Big Blue, it's all about the U, baby. It's all about the U. Let's get down to it. Ohio State versus Miami. The battle of the two teams who had the most off-season issues. Let's start out with you, Radio Raheem. What do you think, the real Raheem?
You wanna know what I think? I don't like the U.
Ah, wow. Now, that's telling me something. Coming from a Florida State fan.
FSU fan.
Wait. I think that was another statement. I hate the U. The U has caused me so many national titles that I can't see myself rooting for the U. Yeah, I was a fan for an hour and a half or 2 hours doing the 30 for 30 on ESPN. I don't like the U. And to be honest with you, the U just got beat by Maryland.
Okay, well,
the U's not good.
Well, let me go ahead and jump in here because Raheem's he's an FSU fan, whatever. Now, the U got beat last week by Maryland because they had 8 starters out, sir. Well, 7 starters out. The U is a good football team. They still had that 2008 class that's all going to be seniors this year. I still think they're going to be able to make some noise with Al Golden, and Ja'Cory Harris is going to be a starter this week. Steven Morrison is going to be on the bench. Ja'Cory Harris, they have all those weapons. They have the athleticism. Ohio State is just, they're Ohio State. I mean, you have a fifth-year senior at quarterback, but he doesn't even know the offense. It doesn't look like he knows the offense. There's just too much going on in that program. They still don't have the running back Devry Posey. He's not back. They don't have enough weapons to compete with the U. The U. One thing about Florida schools are we always going to have athleticism on our team. So to put that all together, and Al Golden and did a pretty good job, and they look pretty good against Maryland, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go ahead and take Miami. I just don't think Ohio State's going to have enough firepower.
I hear you, but I'm going to say this. Whatever that quarterback name is at Ohio State,
Joe Bauerman. Bauerman
is better than Ja'Cory Harris.
Whoa. I object to that. I find that very offensive.
2 seasons ago, he started out the season, those first 5 or 6 games. We were talking Heisman. We were talking all this stuff. And then, then reality set in. Then the bills started coming in. Hey, I spent the bill money. He couldn't pay it. He couldn't step up.
Okay, wait, time out. First of all, Ja'Cory Harris is a good quarterback. Let me tell you what Ja'Cory Harris's problems is. He trusts his receivers too much. He throws up passes to Travis Benjamin, who's probably like 5'9", 5'10", when he's covered by 2 defenders. This kid is not a 6'4", 240-pound receiver. He trusts his receivers too much, but he is a good quarterback. The only problem is his decision-making just has to improve. And I think with Al Golden, it will. Randy Shannon was just a little too, I guess a little too soft on him because, he kept doing the same thing week in and week out. It's like no one was holding him responsible for his, they were holding him accountable for these throws that he's been making in the past. But you've seen that he can play this game. It comes easy to him. He just cannot trust his receiver as much as he trusts them. I think that's where he falters at every year.
Well, I'll say this. I think the quarterback position is about decision-making. That's one of the biggest tools or the biggest aspects to playing quarterback on any level. And as you get higher and higher, even playing at the U or playing on Sundays, basically it's all about decision-making. And the elite guys make the least amount of mistakes. And these guys, like you've seen all weekend after the first weekend, even when a guy's covered, elite quarterbacks are able to put it in certain positions, certain areas where it doesn't matter what the cornerback is doing. So Ja'Cory Harris, he does make a lot of mistakes. To me, my biggest issue with Ja'Cory Harris is the fact that he floats every pass that he passes. He's just
I think that changed this shit.
And that's just the bigger issue. And if he's able to correct those mistakes, then he can really blossom into a professional quarterback. We see this guy coming into college as Dazzlem from Street Fighter, and this guy's turned into a professional quarterback. He's gained some weight. He came in at 120 pounds, soaking wet, coming from Northwestern High School. I mean, he's a monster, but at the same time, the monster has been tamed a bit in college because of his decision making. But with so much said, I'm going to take the U. Your choice is, Raheem?
I'm going with Brutus Buckeyes.
Woo!
You're a loser. I got Miami.
All right, 2-1 for Miami. Last game we went 2-1 for the Sooners. I took the Sooners also. Let's go ahead and get on to our next topic. And before I get on to our next topic, let's take a quick sponsorship break. We want to thank our people here at Holland Jungle. We want to thank all ownership, management here at Holland Jungle for all the love and they've showed us and allowing us to put on such an excellent show for you guys. Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to Muscle for all his work he's done in conjunction with Muscle Entertainment for all his engineering work that he's done on the show. And like I say, thanks again, Radio Raheem, for coming on. Excuse me, the real Raheem. Not Radio Raheem, but the real Raheem. And my co-host here, the star of the show, Josh. Josh in the building. All right, and let's continue on with our show. We're going to move over to another sport, enough football. You know what? Football is a sport that engulfs you. I'm tired of being engulfed by the Society of Football. This is not Rome. I'm tired of being in Rome. Okay?
I don't agree with this man here on that.
I'm tired of being in Rome. Josh, what do you think?
I love football. It's my life. I love this since I was 5 years old.
Football is not my life.
And I will always love it. I almost broke up with my current girlfriend about it. So, you know.
It's a sad state in a guy's life when football is the love of his life. What do you think about that, Raheem?
3 kids, and football is the love of my life.
Wow, Raheem, I would have thought you'd have gave me a little bit more.
It's part of life, man. People love it. This is the Coliseum from back in the day when people were slaughtering themselves. Now we just moved it. People just don't die over here.
I mean, look at Peyton Manning. This guy is willing to risk his life. Peyton Manning has basically done a procedure where he's taken a bone chip out of his hip and placed it into his neck so that he can heal within an 8-week span.
The love of the game, man.
Just to get back. Peyton, you're paid already, Peyton.
Love of the game, man.
Your family has money already, Peyton. Leave that for the guys that are broke. Leave it for the guys that are broke. Let me tell you this, Peyton.
He's got enough money.
It's only a game. It's only a game. What happens to your family when you're a paraplegic, when you're not able to even get up out of bed and to have a drink? That's what I'm talking about. But hey, it's all opinions. Peyton, you do whatever you want to do. Do whatever makes you happy, bro.
I had you on my fantasy team. I did drop you, but I will go pick you back up.
And you must remember, he's already won the one Super Bowl that he's going to win in his career, so give
Hey, exactly, Peyton.
That's your opinion.
Peyton, you've already won your Super Bowl. Marino didn't win his. Peyton, you've already won yours. So what I say from there, you have no reason to be risking your life to get back to a Colts team that isn't going to make the playoffs because they'll probably be 1-7 after 8 weeks.
I do agree with that. If they're
exactly
1-7, then he shouldn't have come
What's
back.
the point? Now let's get on to our next topic.